What's up, YouTube? Dave's midlife car crisis here. That time of year, YouTube sports card community Hall of Fame. I got 10 worthy channels, in my opinion, that I'm going to vote for this year. Most probably will not get in because I like to keep it, old school. Um, I'm a firm believer that we should be recognizing some of the channels that have been doing this for a very long time. Uh, YouTube started before 2017. Uh, in reality, people were making videos. Some of them on this list were making videos since 2006, and it is a shame that they're not in the Hall of Fame. I know it just probably drives Jake crazy, but I do think we need to do something about getting some of these old guys recognized into the Hall. If it's without Mickey Mantle, without Babe Ruth, there's no Mickey Mantle, and if there was a Hall of Fame without Babe Ruth, it would be a shame. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And we'll get to the list. So this is just the website for the YouTube Sports Card Community Hall of Fame. Check it out if you want to see who's in the hall. And then if you want to check out the video with the rules, just go to Legends Never Die. Here are the rules of the video. Uh, in that video, there is a link to that website. So let's get to the list. Now, my first one I do every year. I know it doesn't count. Maybe next year it will. But that's Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards. I will not make a Hall of Fame ballot without Mike on it. In my opinion, he was the king of YouTube from 2014 through 2017, 18, and then he had to take his channel down. Unfortunately, brought it back up like 2 years ago, so not eligible, which is, I think, ridiculous, since everybody knows that he was making videos for a very, very long time. And I thought, exceptions should be made, but they're not. So we'll have to wait till next year for this vote to count. But I don't care. I'm not making a Hall of Fame video without him on there. So check out Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards. You will not regret. Next, KG Sports Cards. Almost 17,000 subscribers. Big Dodger fan. Opens a lot of Dynasty. Uh, been around a long time. 13 years. This is his earliest video. So go check out KG Sports Cards. He should be in the hall. Next, Purple GT22. Uh, Another old school YouTuber. Still making videos. He was making videos for 13 years. And I would love to see him get in this year. He's well deserving to get there. And maybe one day he'll make it to a national. We could all meet up and hang out. One of the guys I would love to meet that haven't yet. But let's vote Steve in. Purple GT22. Pretty sure he was close the last 2 years. So this could be the year. Next, Thundering 24. The Ken Griffey Jr. Super Collector. His collection's phenomenal with all his Hall of Fame stuff as well. I think last year's video I said he is the most important YouTuber that's not in the Hall, and I will stick to that same this year. Uh, he has like 2.7 million views on his channel, over 5,000 subscribers, and he hasn't really made a lot of videos, say in the last 10 years, maybe 8 years, whatever. Uh, but to have 5,000 subscribers for being back in the day is a crazy number in reality. Um, Getting 1,000 back when I started was a huge number, and he was already at 5,000. So his earliest video, look at this. I believe it's 16 years ago. Yeah, 16 years ago he was making videos. So 3024 should be in the Hall of Fame, and hopefully he'll get in one day. Michael Shane, Jericho, 941 IMI. One of my favorite people to talk to at the National. Big Johnny Bench super collector. Hank Greenberg, one of the nicest guys you'll meet. Love our conversations, and he should be in the Hall of Fame. Next, another one of my buddies from the National. Every year, we've talked every year since 2015. hang out every year during the National. Birdcat 8, Joey, the Bart Star Super Collector, uh, Packers Collector, making videos for 13 years, and it's a shame that he is not in the Hall of Fame. Next, Caleb's Cards, TTM Autographs, and more. Caleb Claus during Christmas. Everybody gets a Christmas card. Hooks everybody up with a little autograph. One of the top TTMers on YouTube. And he's been doing videos for a very long time. He has sent me a bunch of cool stuff that I appreciate. I probably need to hook him up at some point here soon. But Caleb's Cards, he needs to be in the Hall. I think he was kind of close last year also. So let's give him the votes. Another old school tuber, 14 years, AmishDaveArcher. Met him a couple years ago in Chicago. And when you talk about YouTube and the Hall of Fame, especially old school, Amish Dave should be one of the top guys you're thinking about. And it's surprising he's not in. I think he was close last year too. But we need to get Amish Dave into the Hall of Fame. And then my next two will be newer to the list. I did take out two other old school YouTubers and added these two. I think they may have a chance. We'll see. Bears 9 McMahon, Jack Porter. Been around for 11 years. You can't tell by the name. Jim McMahon, Chicago Bears fan and collector. And I believe he was on my list at like number 11, like the last like 4 years for me to vote for. And I decided, it's time for me to just go ahead and put him on here and then give him some recognition that's well deserved. So, Bears 9 McMahon, hope you get in the Hall. And last, another one new to my list, PDAZZ, Paul Smith. I've known him since probably 2015, I think, 2016 at the National, one of the two. And, huge Yankees collector, Don Mattingly, Aaron Judge, does some New York Giants. And he's been around for a very, very long time, over 100,000 views on his channel. Been making videos for 16 years. I know he took a little break for a while in there, but he's been back making videos now for a couple of years now. And he's a guy that should be in the Hall of Fame. When you're doing this for 16 years, that's a lifetime in YouTube. And everybody who's watching these videos should know that, 3 years, which I still think is a little not long enough. But 3 years in the YouTube community is a very long time. People last a year. They come out strong, um, and then they just kind of fade away. It's hard to make videos for several years. Doing it for 16, that's Hall of Fame in my book. So PDAZZ, hope you get in. And that is it. Those are my 10. And check out the website if you want to see who's in or not. And y'all have a great day.